I have thought about, are you interested in buying me out?
On land. This isn't a found a house, I can resell it. This is Janelle.
Sister wives. Kody Brown spills secret about Robyn's daughter Brianna. And Kody Brown finally accepts truth about Robyn. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Sister Wives star Kody Brown did a cameo video for a customer while his adopted daughter with Robyn Brown was driving. As we previously reported, the TLC father revealed his daughter was heading to her driving test. He discussed it being funny that the name of the person receiving the video was the same as his daughter. Kody also revealed the individuals receiving the video were high school sweethearts. He clarified while he had nothing against high school sweethearts, this information did remind him of a secret he wanted to share about Robyn's daughter. The proud father wanted everyone to know that his daughter Brianna was in high school and getting her driver's license. And she had never had a boyfriend. The Sister Wives star admits he's pretty happy with the situation. As most fathers would agree, he wasn't that interested in his 16-year-old daughter having a boyfriend. He also called attention to her being sweet 16. Robyn's daughter Brianna turned 16 just last month. Sister Wives fans often drag Kody Brown for spending all of his free time with Robyn and her children. His cameo content confirms he's with Robyn and her children pretty regularly. While Robyn Brown has not popped up in any of his cameo videos, several of his children with her have shown up in the background of the videos. Thanks to Instagram activity, fans know Kody regularly visits and spends time with Janelle Brown. Janelle has called attention to Kody coming to the RV to spend time with her on a few different occasions. She called attention to this after fans blasted her for her absent husband. Fans, however, do not believe Kody spends very much time with Meri or Christine Brown at this time. In fact, fans are not even sure Kody is still in a relationship with Meri or Christine at this point in time. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has finally accepted the truth about his fourth wife, Robyn Brown. The two have been together since 2010, but this is the first time it is truly just them in a monogamous relationship. So, what has Kody realized about his wife? For years, Kody Brown would not let anyone say a bad word about Robyn Brown. She came into the family as the fourth wife in 2010. He married his first wife, Meri Brown, in 1990, followed by his second wife, Janelle Brown, in 1993. In 1994, Kody wed his third wife, Christine Brown Woolley, and they all seemed quite happy and had a well-working system. Eventually, Kody and the OG3 lived under one roof with their children until he realized it was time for a fourth wife in 2010. Enter Robyn Brown and her 3 kids from a previous marriage. It was clear from the get-go that they had a special chemistry, and he catered to Robyn in ways he did not with his other wives. When he spiritually wed Janelle and Christine, they had small quick ceremonies. The dresses were drab and it was nothing special. However, when he married Robyn, it was over the top, and their honeymoon was lengthy and beyond anything the other wives had. The OG3 left the plural family, leaving just Kody and Robyn. In a clip posted to Instagram, Kody finally accepts the truth about Robyn, and that is that she is his soulmate. When Christine left, she told her children, our children, and even some of Janelle's children, Dad has a soulmate. That's Robyn. I want to be free to go find my soulmate. When she first told everybody that pissed me off. It seemed Kody Brown was reluctant to realize maybe that was the reality of the situation. Yet, as time went on, he came around to the fact this was true. But as time has gone on, my exes are gone. I'm out of my relationships with these other wives. I'm way more inclined to accept that. After Sister Wives fans saw this clip of Kody Brown gossiping about his exes, they were ready for him to move on. He is always blaming them for talking poorly about him to the children when he never takes accountability for his own behavior. How does he even know what Christine told the children? He won't ever take accountability for what he did to his family. Can he just go right into the sunset with Sob and Robyn? Already, there's no one left. He has no choice but to call crying Robyn his soulmate. Some did note that Robyn was the last one standing, but wanted to know why he seemed so angered by her being his soulmate. Was it because that meant she was his favorite all along? TLC seems to be at it again. Sister Wives fans are super sleuths when it comes to spotting irregular issues in the show. However, one scene in particular in the latest episode appears to be a completely fake scene. Is Sister Wives staged? Undoubtedly, this isn't the first time this season that Sister Wives fans have picked up on sneaky signs the show is following a script. On several occasions, fans have watched interactions on the show and believe there is coaching or even rehearsals of certain scenes for the reality TV show. For instance, Robyn and Kody Brown's outdoor fight has been viewed as a staged fight. Furthermore, fans saw history being rewritten and even some scenes exposing they were lying. But after the latest episode, some fans can't help but call out how fake some parts were. For example, fans question the relationship between Meri Brown and her friends, Andrea and Hilary. Some people thought Mykelti Brown Padron's interaction with Christine Brown Woolley was extremely over the top with dress fitting. Others have wondered about Janelle Brown and giving Meri a heads up with Coyote Pass. But the scene that truly takes the cake for insincerity in the latest episode was Robyn Brown suggesting church shopping. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss one scene that stood out as completely fake. First, a user says, "This entire scene was so fake." Then, they add, "Robyn coached these girls beforehand for this fake storyline." Also, Robyn could make the statement, "One of my biggest goals as a mother is to make sure all my kids have a good relationship with God." She doesn't actually care about going to church, otherwise she would have found one in Vegas or Flagstaff. But now we're supposed to believe she misses going back to a church that her husband and the rest of the family have completely denounced. What a load of. Someone else adds, "It killed me. As a mom, my biggest goal is making sure my kids know God. But does nothing the last however many years to facilitate that growth and knowledge? Or exhibit godly expression, kindness, authenticity, honesty, generosity, and so on." Right, Robyn is so disingenuous and manipulative, and those girls are bullies, or at least Brianna is. These people are hardly kind or altruistic to even the people in their family. This was all just an act for the cameras. Aurora and Brianna have friends and are barely home. So sick of their lies. And a little shocked that people seem to be falling for this act. And yes, Aurora and Brianna are mean girls. My friend's nieces knew them in high school. Thank you. Everyone is freaking out about how sheltered and solemn these girls are, but every scene in that house is scripted AF. This is them acting, y'all. After the initial post, many Sister Wives fans agree that it is all an act. Some people are disturbed that so many viewers are empathetic toward Brianna and Aurora Brown. Thanks for saying that. How can I feel bad for these women when the scene is as fake as a Canal Street Chanel bag? First, the super natural conversation with Kody about where he is taking the tenders and the totally genuine laugh when she is closing the door behind them, to then very naturally talk about church shopping. Hey, let's wait to have this spontaneous conversation on the couch, and let's get your sister who is waiting over there for me to call her to say her lines. I turned it off 3 minutes into this fake rehearsed scene. Producers, this is going nowhere. Drop it. It's self-produced. Robyn and Kody know how people think of them, and they are trying to change that. Almost every scene of theirs, this season, has felt completely fake and self-produced. Fans remember the square meter shoveled for them to have a fight in outside. As of 2024, Janelle Brown is laser-focused on her children and grandchildren. Garrison Brown's tragic death in March made her reevaluate her priorities. Now, she wants to experience as much family time as possible. However, Janelle's extended family still has mixed feelings about her. This season, she even admitted on-screen that several turned their back on her. See what she had to say. Janelle Brown's family didn't support her decision to marry Kody. Janelle Brown wasn't born into polygamy like some of her former sister wives. Instead, the TLC star was raised in the mainstream LDS church where polygamy is strictly forbidden. In a nutshell, many of her friends and family members weren't pleased when she decided to join the AUB and marry into a polygamous family. Like several polygamist weddings, the TLC star shared that her wedding with Kody was a very scaled-down affair. Sadly, Many of her family members opted not to attend. I actually didn't have a wedding dress, Janelle admitted during a recent Sister Wives episode. When Kody and I got married, my family was very upset with my decision to join the faith, so most of my family was not talking to me or associating with me. Janelle's mother Cheryl had just joined the AUB herself, so she approved. In fact, she married Kody's father Win, essentially making Janelle and Kody step-siblings when they married. My mom was at the wedding because she came to save me from the polygamist and ended up marrying Kody's dad 3 months before we got married. So my mom was obviously okay with it, but the rest of my family was really not okay with it. So they didn't come, she continued. The reality star isn't opposed to remarrying someday. Janelle Brown isn't actively looking for love, but she isn't totally against the idea of remarrying. But as Christine Brown plans her elaborate wedding on-screen, Janelle confessed she'd personally prefer a more casual event. If I get married again, I'm probably not going to have a dress. I'm not going to do the big white dress. I mean, I'm probably honestly going to just get married on a mountain in my jeans somewhere, she shared in the episode. And just like Christine, Janelle will probably leave Kody and Robyn off her guest list. The choices of Sister Wives stars, Maddie Brown Brush and Mykelti Brown Padron, were very different from those of Robyn Brown's kids. Seemingly, they aren't good enough for Aurora and Brianna Brown. One big family with many differences. After the conversation between Robyn Brown and her 2 oldest daughters, Aurora and Brianna Brown, Sister Wives fans saw inconsistencies. They noticed stark differences between Robyn's kids and many of the other Brown kids. Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown raised their kids very differently from Robyn's children. One of the big comparisons was that Mykelti Brown Padron and Maddie Brown Brush were making very different decisions at 20 years old. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how different Maddie Brown Brush and Mykelti Brown Padron were from Robyn's kids. First, a user says, Maddie and Mykelti were married at 20, then, they add, watching yesterday's episode and it's crazy to think that Aurora is older than Maddie. And Mykelti were when they got married, and Brianna is the same age. Before that Maddie tried to join the mainstream Mormon church without Janelle's permission. Same with Mykelti. Talk about infantilizing your children. Not that I'm advocating getting married at 20, that is very young to get married. It's just kinda bonkers when you think about the difference in Robyn's kids and the other kids. Another Redditor adds, yeah, Maddie was already pregnant a second time by 23. I always got the impression both Maddie and Mykelti got married to escape. I agree, but there is definitely something off about the DABSA. When you look at them compared to the older kids. I mean, Aurora's hair and clothes were like mini-me of Robyn. It is wild to realize how old A and B actually are because they honestly seem frozen at about ages 13-14. Robyn has ruined her children. Their only hope at anything resembling a normal life is to get away from her and never look back. Notably, Robyn Brown is getting criticism for babying Aurora and Brianna. However, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown get pushback for expecting their kids to step into parenting roles too early. Yeah, I think the parenting styles are at the 2 extremes. The earlier wives had the older girls help out so much that they were acting as adults at an early age. And probably were in a rush to get away from all those children. Then there's Robyn, who shelters and cuddles her children and has a nanny for them. Neither side is ideal. The older kids were parentified, the younger infantilized. It's sad, really. I mean, Garrison was buying a house, Gwen was getting engaged while Aurora was getting her ears pierced. Kody then asked Robyn to show off her wedding ring, adding, I just wanted to make sure that bling was big enough that the guys would stay away from you. Sister Wives star Meri Brown shared her thoughts on ex-husband Kody Brown's estrangement from his older kids, including their child, Leon Brown. I know that Kody and Leon talk on occasion, but I know that Kody has been struggling with many of his relationships with his kids, and I hope that they can figure that out, Meri, 53, told Us Weekly in an interview published on Wednesday, December 11th. I think there's got to be a lot of conversations and healing to make that happen. Meri then pointed out that any healing takes time and it takes both parties. She continued, so that's going to be something he's going to have to deal with on an individual basis with anybody he wants to heal relationships. Meri married Kody, 55, in 1990, and they legally divorced in 2014 so that he could marry his fourth wife, Robyn Brown, and adopt her 3 children from a previous relationship. Despite no longer being legally married, Meri and Kody remained in a spiritual marriage until they confirmed their split in January 2023. While Meri and Kody share Leon, 29, the Brown patriarch also shares 6 children with ex-wife Christine Brown, 6 children with ex-wife Janelle Brown and 5 children with Robyn, 46. Kody and Janelle's son Robert Garrison Brown died by suicide in March at the age of 25. Kody's estrangement from his older children has been a popular topic on the reality show, and several of the children have spoken out about the dynamic. Kody and Christine's daughter Gwendolyn Brown previously revealed in a March 2023 YouTube video that many of her siblings have complex relationships with their father. Most of us are pretty much estranged. The majority of Janelle's kids are completely estranged from Kody. Definitely some of mine and most of the siblings in general, she said, adding that Robyn's kids have better relationships with him. Meanwhile, Kody has also reflected on how his splits from Christine, 52, Janelle, 55, and Meri have had a negative impact on his relationships with his kids. What has happened is in the divorces, is the ugly finger of blame has come out. "Dad, you were never at my house," he said during a November episode. "I'm sorry, I had 4 wives. I was at your house, though, because the other wife was complaining that I was at your house." Kody went on to accuse his children of purposefully leaving him out of their lives to punish him for a crime I did not commit, claiming that he was only guilty of not falling madly in love with their mothers. While Kody is estranged from several of his children, Meri also explained that she has kept her distance from, which is so strange when you realize Gwen and Aurora are only a few months apart in age. They and Gabe were the triplets. As Sister Wives fans discuss the difference between Mykelti and Maddie Brown's decisions, many think Robyn Brown was overbearing with her kids. Furthermore, someone adds, "Yeah, the infantilization is abusive. They're 20 and can't go check out a church without some big dramatic conversation with mom about it. It was like they were children asking permission and trying to convince her to say yes. They need to get out of that house and start their own adult lives." Yes, that's exactly how I felt after watching that scene. Robyn has made those kids fearful of simply living. It's completely normal to want to get out of the house and meet people your own age, including guys. I thought it was completely ridiculous to have the conversation that she had with him. A whole big, dramatic sit-down. Robyn has no freaking clue how to do anything correctly or appropriately. Let your grown daughters live their lives, for God's sake. And the way her mom manipulated her by changing the "I want to look for a boy" to "You want girlfriends, you meant you wanted female friends" type thing, and that burns me to no end. Additionally, other Sister Wives fans feel like the conversation with Aurora, Brianna, and Robyn Brown was an act that may not be comparable to Mykelti and Maddie Brown's experiences. I thought their conversation was bad acting. It was a script conversation made for reality TV. Didn't feel anything natural in their dialogue flow. The girls looked weird because they act as bad as their mother. Sister Wives fans think that Robyn Brown is miserable in her marriage with Kody Brown. While Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown have already left, Robyn isn't getting the fairy tale she envisioned. However, now, she seems to be lining up evidence to set Kody up for abuse allegations. Robyn Brown is getting increasingly more unhappy. During Sister Wives Season 19, fans think Robyn Brown has become increasingly more unhappy. While she has won the spot of Kody's top wife by default of being his only wife at this point, she feels like an idiot left on cleanup duty. Seemingly, it is a matter of time before Robyn takes him to court. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Robyn Brown is dropping breadcrumbs to set Kody up for abuse allegations. First, a user says, "How long before Kody and Robyn split?" Then, they add, "She's not in love with him. You can see it. I think she likes the money and the security and safety that he can provide by being on the show, but she's not happy. Kody, he created such a mess for everyone. However, Not only did they think a split is on the horizon, but some fans think Robyn plans to take him down for abuse. Fans think Robyn Brown is setting Kody up for abuse allegations. With the idea that Robyn Brown is sick of Kody, fans think she has devised a plan to prove he is abusive. One fan says, "I don't think she will leave him. She has invested too much. I think anything short of physical abuse she is going to buy into sunk cost." However, someone else thinks the plot has been in play for quite some time. They say, "I think she is a covert narcissist and it's only a matter of time before she discards him. She has a new big house secured, and once he can no longer serve her, she will get rid of him. She has to be planning her escape and is setting up Kody to have ammunition to hold over his head. He is unstable, has anger issues, he is sabotaging their relationship, he scares her. She will throw him under the bus completely, and when she does I hope Kody finally realizes he was duped." Some think Robyn Brown is extremely capable of going through with it. I could see this. And she will 1000% expose and accuse him of abuse. She's been setting the stage for that since the season. After COVID hit. Yeah, he's scary, has murder face, etc. If she is smart she would divorce before Christine's lawsuit goes through so she can at least secure 50% of their home. Just like she did her ex-hubby. Although some sister wives think Robyn Brown has one foot out the door, others think that money talks. As long as there is money, they believe Robyn will stay with Kody. But if the money starts to dry up, they believe she will do anything to get out. When the money runs out, so will Robyn. She'll get 50% of everything Kody has plus child support for the minors. She won't be destitute but she'll blow every dime she gets and more, because that's how she rolls. As soon as it's not profitable. I think Kody's staying with her despite the rest of the family and she's staying for the same reason she joined the family, financial security. When she sees what Christine gets out of him in child support, Robyn might be very tempted to dump him. I think she will stay with the kids until they are old enough to take care of themselves and make sure she has everything in her name. If they had to downsize into a smaller home and had to start selling and cutting back then she would probably leave. But with them just buying a nice $2 million house I doubt she is going anywhere until she has it filled to the trusses with stuff. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown put her unbelievable weight loss transformation on display in her latest Instagram post. As those who follow the TLC star know, she's made some big changes to her lifestyle lately. She's looking a lot healthier, happier, and thinner these days. Interested in what Janelle Brown is doing to drop so much weight? Want to see a before and after picture of her weight loss transformation? Janelle Brown has made a lot of big changes in her life recently. For starters, she is living in an RV on the land Kody purchased for the family a while back. Initially, she caught a lot of heat from fans who just didn't think it was a good idea. But most have come around as Janelle seems really happy with her decision. Janelle Brown joined her and Kody's daughter Maddie on a weight loss journey recently. The two started using an MLM weight loss product. And they've both become very passionate about it. Janelle and her daughter Maddie have an entire Instagram account dedicated to the product line they are now using. Moreover, they are both adamant that the product is about so much more than just losing weight. The mother and daughter note there are tons of other health benefits as the product has really changed their life. Janelle Brown took to Instagram to put her incredible weight loss transformation on display. While she hasn't been open with how much weight she's lost, fans can really see the difference in this before and after snap down below. Her newest photo features herself rocking a red, white, and blue t-shirt with a pair of snug blue jean shorts. Janelle Brown's of Sister Wives is looking incredible these days. And she has a huge smile on her life as she's clearly enjoying her best life. Check out the before and after snapshot putting her weight loss transformation on display down below. This is what happens when you decide to get serious about #selfcare well health in general. She bragged in the Instagram caption. She proceeded to explain how simple and inexpensive what she's been doing to change her life is. She encourages anyone who is ready for a change to reach out to her. Ipbw Brown recently escaped from Kody and Christine Brown to move across the country and live with her sister Maddie Brush instead. Sister Wives fans will recall Isabel was living in Flagstaff, Arizona with her mother Christine. She, however, recently moved in with Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush. Maddie lives in North Carolina. Isabel and Maddie were close growing up. The 18-year-old, escaping from Christine and Kody Brown to move in with Maddie isn't too much a surprise. Maddie Brown is technically the second child Janelle had with Kody. So, Isabel and Maddie don't share the same mother. But, Sister Wives fans know the girls were extremely close when they were growing up. When the Brown family resided in Utah, Kody and his wives lived in the same room. So, Maddie and Isabel spent several years growing up together and grew very close. Likewise, we know Maddie had already started a new chapter of her life with her husband Caleb Brush by the time the Brown family moved from Utah to Arizona. Unfortunately, the underage children still in the Brown family didn't get to experience the same family closeness when they moved to Arizona. The family quickly dispersed and became disconnected. This was true even though Kody purchased the Coyote Pass for the entire family to live together. Kody Brown tossed the idea of building a large house for himself and all of his wives to live together once again. But, all of his wives had reasons why they didn't like that idea. Janelle, however, was a bit of an exception as she always seemed to be open to the idea. While Robyn was also against it, fans assumed she would have ultimately done whatever Kody wanted if it meant keeping her man happy. Sister Wives fans know Christine Brown recently put her home on the market. So, they aren't completely sure where she is living right now or where she's planning on going. There was some speculation she might leave Flagstaff and Kody behind. Could Christine follow Isabel to North Carolina? Fans don't really have an answer for how this is going to play out. So, that leaves one really big question. Why did Isabel Brown move across the country? Was she really just trying to escape her disconnected family? Did she desire that close bond with Maddie again? It was just recently that Maddie Brown took to Instagram to announce her new house guest. She seemed really excited to have Isabel living under her roof. Added another Brown to our East Coast tribe. Isabel is moving in. Isabel also discussed moving across the country on Instagram. She shared a few photos and noted she was looking forward to her new life. Fans know Isabel had previously discussed wanting to move to North Carolina to go to school. Sister Wives fans also assume Kody Brown is not happy about the situation. He has previously noted he doesn't like the idea of his children moving too far away after becoming an adult. Fans, however, have a hard time understanding how he could care that much. After all, he was dragged for not being even a little supportive when Isabel had her back surgery. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.